Welcome to Dr. Kevin Discusses. Today's question is from Sherry Malone. Sherry asks, why do empaths sometimes appear to have no emotions during a stressful time or emergency? I find this confusing because it's so easy to take on everyone's energy, but to feel completely void of feelings during these situations is not something you can hide from others. Well, first of all, Sherry, it's good to hear from you. And thank you for asking the question. There's two or three different things that could be going on. First of all, remember that oftentimes people with ADD and ADHD also have empathy. But because of the way that their emotional body works, they can pick up on the emotions of others, but are not always in touch with their own emotions. And so that could be one answer if the person in question is both an empath and is gifted with ADD and ADHD. Now, the other possibility is that oftentimes empaths along the way learn ways to do a shut-off valve, not in a healthy way, unfortunately, that when they reach a certain point, they just shut down. It's like a survival skill. It's kind of like when you watch an animal go completely quiet and still, and it hopes that you don't see it, even though you know it does. So sometimes we can go into a crisis mode and it works like a kind of shielding. A word, Sherry, I know you're familiar with, but for others, shielding is something that I work with all of my clients and students doing sooner or later about how to do shielding to work with their empathy in a way in which it can be used as the psychic gift that it is without it taking over your life, without exhausting you, and without making you an emotional dumpster. If you'd like to know more about shielding, I do have an online class on shielding you can take, and I helped put together a book on shielding, and you can get more information about those things at Dr. Kevin at mydrkevin.com. Email me or send a question to me if you would like me to address your question. Go to my Dr. Kevin Facebook page. You will find connections there for the class. You can also post me a question, which I'll be happy to answer on video. So there's a couple of different reasons. Do you have an automatic shutoff valve? Did you go into a fear, flight, or fight mode, and so you actually shut down your emotions, but you still felt the ones around yours? Or do you simply have ADD, ADHD, and your emotional body functions a bit differently? For more information on that, you can check out any number of books that I've written on ADD or ADHD. Well, until our next Dr. Kevin Discusses, be well, stay safe, have a great day, and namaste.